Doing a little morning shopping.
That they used to stay in my cave.
Already a good bit off the road. Headed up to Chestnut Knob at the top of this hill. And we'll be crossing lots of ridgelines today. That was a really impromptu stay. Didn't even think of it till like mid-morning yesterday. But it was a good choice. Really nice there. Really calm. And the walk down through the beautiful pastures. The animals, horses, cows, birds, really a treat. Cantaloupe was lovely. There are Amish people everywhere. We talked to some nice people, Hammond Head, and a walking veteran. It's a semi-organized veterans group, does the trail. More so, we learned about the history of Burke Garden, which is this sunken limestone thing, huge flat valley, and it's gorgeous. Verdant, has a lot of unusual species, which I totally noticed yesterday before we got to the ridgeline. I hate it. We read in the little historical book, Burke's Garden routinely records some of the lowest winter temperatures in Virginia, which is weird because it's not the highest. It's like the Northeast Kingdom in Vermont, and maybe the cold weather just got stuck in it. It's a very cool place. At this hill, no joke, but it's a mile and a half. Temperature's great, and the trail is very nice. I'm actually quite happy. Way happier than yesterday. What an amazing thing. We're not going to the tippy top of the hill. We're just going in a moderate way along the side. Oh, you scratch that. Look at this hill, but it's actually part of the sunken garden. Little slice of Virginia heaven down there. That is definitely Burke's Garden, where we stayed last night. Thank God we got a ride up the hill. If this is not amazing, we climbed out of Burke's Garden, this magical limestone sinkhole of a pastoral valley, and we arrive at this gorgeous four-sided hut in a beautiful clearing with a view. Oh my God, can we talk about this view? What a place to be in a storm. Like, for instance, last night. In, huh?
I am not coming in. You can really see the garden.
It doesn't even look real. Beartown. I thought we were in Beartown for a while. I made a tactical decision and I am going to try reading the log. I already got my soap out and I'm going outside to read the log. Pen. Vector of disease. Stop for lunch. Survived thunderstorm. That was 3:31. Guess lots of thunderstorms. Governor. We saw him. Milkman. Hops. Skywalker. We saw him a long time ago. Hoot. Fave shelter yet. A trip back in time. Is there anyone else we know? Should I stay or should I go? Peaches says too early to stay. But pressing on, but where to? Often the case, I will say. In a mad panic because of a thunderstorm. Lots of thunderstorms up. Hammerhead. Stopping by halfway through, biggest day yet. Body hurts, who cares? Now that's funny because we saw him at the hostel and he said it was shortly after here he decided that he was not doing a big day. A shelter with a door, what a luxury. Since I already touched the pen, I might as well write something. The hand washing process. I made a sink. Okay. To talk to Turtle Toe to think about where we might go today. She refuses to get near the shelter, even though we might be immune. Who wants to take a chance? Forgot we need to have a celebration.
5.
Yay!
5.
5 what?
100 miles?
No!
What? I'm just guessing.
It is actually less than 100 miles to Damascus. Crenellated ridges. This would be a great place to watch the thunderstorm blow in. About 11, and there is a pretty certain thunderstorm due at like noon, so the mysteries abound today. We're actually vaguely considering another hostel tonight, only because, yeah, it's true, I feel a little guilty about it. Mostly because, well, I really don't mind hiking in the rain. I hate camping in the rain. It's not as if we don't do it. I'd just rather not. And the hostel we're looking at is, again, pretty much where we would be stopping anyway, and it's not far off trail. Bird alert. It's an indigo bunting. Do you see it?
Yeah,
We had some interesting conversations this morning. One was about birds, and it was so nice to hear these guys who are crushing miles and so interested in the birds and flowers. The birds in Burke's garden are honestly amazing. They were talking about seeing indigo buntings, which is funny because they just came through this section and we just saw indigo buntings too. We also were having a long chat with some people who've done the trail multiple times about crazy people they've dealt with, and this whole homeless on the AT or homeless on CDT, and people who are not right and trying to get law enforcement involved. It's a tough one. Just a little bit ago, we met a section hiker from Kentucky who says he's been section hiking since '93. He is now on his second go around of the trail. Sounds like he doesn't do a lot of it every year, but he just loves it. And that reminded me of the people we talked to this morning. They've done the trail 2 or 3 times, and they've also done the CTT and thinking of the PTT, but they were talking about how the AT is just superior in terms of culture. People are friendly, so much richness, layers of meaning, people, nature, everything. My first Mayapple blooms, and here's the second one. There's a pond. I'm just taking a gander. Happy to say, we do not need any water. Did I mention we've really truly hit the bubble? And every 30 to 40 minutes and maybe clumps in the morning has turned. It feels like we're meeting people every 20 minutes or so, maybe even more often. And I don't think it's just in the morning or when a shelter empties out. We also met somebody yesterday who was the first person who said, oh yeah, I'm in the bubble. When I go to the shelter, it's full. Usually everybody we talk to thinks they're hiking alone, although they're not. It's fresh.
it's 1.9 miles to a road. Okay.
See you there.
My
You'll probably be ahead of me. The sky is the color of storms. I'm hoping it's going to glance off us. There are a lot of blowdowns here. It's cold. I had barely had any trash, but I had to get out because how can you resist a trash can? I'm going to tape my ankle, but I thought I'd wait until after the water crossing coming up, which will entail taking shoes off. Or, alternatively, crossing a log that even some of the young guys say is quite dangerous. And particularly dangerous when it's wet, which it is. Is this it? I just got all battened down, or battened down as I'm getting today, for hiking in the rain, and it's brightening up. Oh, here it comes again. I think that rainstorm's moved on for the minute, maybe for the second. That looks like more rain. Well, he asked me if I knew about the river, and he said, oh, it's all blocked up or something. Well, if I don't know about the river, I'm about to find out.
That wasn't it, was it?
No, it's a crossing. Here it is. Bridge closed. They don't have any life rafts in case you don't make it. That's the log, and I don't know who would think that's a good idea. That looks... Yeah, people said, oh, the log, it's not that bad, but if you fall off, it would be very bad.
Yeah.
Was that no problem? Wait for me. There's a footprint right there. I'm gonna make it, I think. Ow. My ankle is really swollen. You see I can do that? That's normal? I can't.
Makes it more likely for you to injure yourself.
Yeah. This is the shoe removal stand. There's only one of them though, so one person at a time. Are we having fun yet? Yes, yes we are. I am struggling. I really am. But here's a bright spot. The rhododendrons are actually blooming. Magic happens every spring. I got really freaked out on that last hill when the lightning started striking. I don't think it was that close, but I got really freaked out that maybe I shouldn't be holding a middle umbrella. Maybe I could take off the umbrella now, but I don't know. It just seems like band after band of storms. So I'm just leaving it because it's actually sort of stable until I run into another tree. Beauty always makes me feel just a little better. They don't actually smell.
Oh, I see it.
I've never seen a lizard like that. Have you? What I found, the day is getting better. It's too wet to function. I think you might be able to see something on the other side there, but honestly it just looks like an abyss. I think I spy my very first open. Is ready to go too. The woods are ready to burst into fireworks. Speak of things about to happen, it's about to start raining again. We decided we're going to go to another hostel tonight. These guys are positively day glow. There you go, my little pretties. Not even hiding. Whoa, a whole bush starting to bloom. These guys just opening up. More. Some AT Tetris. Huh. Craziness. These are climate change destruction. Go up this way. That wouldn't be so hard if I actually trusted my feet. Gorgeous stream. I hope I can get across without getting my feet wet. Regardless how pretty it is. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. It's water world. Water, water. Everywhere. Lots of drops to drink. Interesting bridge over the Knot Mall. And right now, this trail looks very interesting to me because it's exactly what I'm looking for. A cruise. Water situation around here is either really all or nothing. I don't know. It's the stream. Maybe the house is that shack up there.
The garden shed.
Could be. It's hard to say. Chapel.
Oh.
Without an L. All these people. This is a very Christian hostel, but in a good way, I'd say. I hear something. I hear ice cream. Rain. Okay. It's already let up a little, but as soon as we got here, it started raining torrentially. So glad to be here. It's old. The floorboards, like you can feel the logs underneath. It's 100 years old. I do care for the shade of aqua, but the biggest thing is, so this is a separate house. It's like a quarter-mile down, maybe a little more from the main bunkhouse. In fact, when we got to the bunkhouse, people said, "Are you sure you're not imagining that you're in a different place?" Oh wow, that's an old stove. They've stocked even this house with cereal and snacks. This is the best thing. This is common through hiker thing. Anywhere you go, snacks. They're for purchase, but there's just snacks. Snacks, look at this. Ice cream, burgers, chow mein, chicken sandwich. What's it gonna be? Who knows? And a big thing of ice cream sandwiches. What I'm most excited is have a big container of milk. Plans for the evening? Finding a happy place, repairing my shorts, just sitting around and using the Wi-Fi. We're really convalescing here. Got some chow mein on my hurt ankle. Really hoping it's not a stress fracture. Total toes running around putting things in the dryer. Just what I needed.